We woke up like 6 a.m. to catch the train because Santi was a little bit paranoid that we might not be able to get into the city, and it was extremely cloudy and super cold, so we were wearing a bunch of layers with us so we could layer down later. We also did our makeup in the train, and when we arrived in Amsterdam finally, it was so crazy full of trash. Apparently the night before there's also a celebration prior to King's Day, so it makes sense. The city was super empty, and I mean it was 9 a.m. so fair enough, but still people were setting up their stuff around, as on King's Day you can sell anything you want. We were also still trying to find an outfit. We had the idea to go as cowboys, but we were walking around a lot, looking at all the stores, trying to find the perfect outfit to be on theme, and this was the result. For some reason, my bladder was not having it, and I really needed to pee, so we went to Subway and Santi grabbed a sandwich, and I ate the ones that we prepared beforehand, and we also started drinking. Then we headed to the canals, and they were so full of people in orange and boats, and Santi and I really wanted to sneak into one of these boat parties, but we couldn't figure out how, and we also didn't want to be in a male-only boat, so yeah. We mostly walked around with our snacks and drinks that we had bought the night before, and we were just looking for the next big thing. We also saw branded boats like this one from Subway playing a game with the people in the canals, which looked really fun. But it was pretty nice also to walk around and check out different costumes people were wearing. Like some people even took pictures of us actually. I tried to get an aesthetic shot because there were not a lot of people in the street, but Santi didn't get the memo, so I took one of hers instead. And yeah, you can see that you can walk pretty chill, and people are just selling merch all around. ¿Cuál es tu experiencia so far?
Si no tienes un bote de amigos, culero. Porque no puedes poner tu propia música. Y también la mayoría de stands, que son muy pocos, que hemos visto en las supuestas lugares que debes ir para estar donde no vas a estar aglomerado. Primero no estás aglomerado, y segundo, todos ponen la misma música.
Ponen la misma música, literalmente. Es lo mismo como techno, pero como house. Pero la misma, exactamente la misma canción. Sí. Y la verdad las calles están cero como ocupadas. Se puede caminar súper chill. Y puedes chilear súper chill, como ahorita somos nosotros. You can see these are more empty canals, which were very peaceful but still fun. People were very hyped all around the city. Oh my god, this was one of my highlights because I thought this costume was so funny, and then we found even more guys wearing this one. I don't know if they were related, but yeah. Then we kind of just walked around and stayed a little bit in certain places where we saw there was a lot going on, and the boats kept passing by. We were like snacking, drinking, and just really enjoying the atmosphere. I would definitely recommend you to buy the snacks and drinks the day before because it's otherwise super hard to get them in the city. There's people selling drinks and food in the streets, of course, but they are very overpriced. Also, regarding the bathroom situation, guys have literally plenty of actual urinals in like almost every corner, I would say. But for women, it's super hard to find a bathroom, and they can be up to like 5 euros is the most expensive I saw, so be ready for that. Santi got this really cool applicator of the Netherlands flag, which you also saw at the beginning of the video. It was super nice and very practical actually, and you could also buy it technically the same day in the streets. We kept walking looking for a party, and we finally found one that had really nice music. At this point, the streets were getting really crowded, and we just kept walking, trying to find a party. We wanted to really hear Roxy Decker, and we finally found her.
Están súper empacados, o sea, como wow. O sea, puede que cuando
point we're getting like a sunstroke because we've been here for hours and there's just so much happening. And honestly, we're also getting FOMO from the boats because they look like a little fun, and when you're walking around trying to find a good party, it's a little bit exhausting. Eventually we were trying to go towards the main station again, and you can see it's super hard to walk. Like we had to pause every now and then because it was just a lot, and then people were not letting you go through, so sometimes we had to push a bit. You really gotta do what you gotta do. Next time we definitely want the boat experience instead, so if you have a boat, slide into my DMs for next King's Day. We decided to call it a day, so we just got some fries and headed back with the train at around 6 p.m. We definitely loved it and we're looking forward to next year.